Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 14. Miraculously, if you watched the last episode, you'll know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger ending. Miraculously, I did stay ahead of the horde, and I got all the way back to base. And as you can see, there is not a single zombie in sight. So somehow I managed to stay ahead of them. Maybe it's a distance thing, maybe if you're far enough away, maybe they just haven't made it back to me yet, or maybe their GPS has failed them. I'm not sure. Either way, there's no sign of them right now, and they're easier to deal with during the day anyway, so no problem. Any case, so there you go. So maybe we can run and hide from the 7-day horde, which is just as well in my case, given I'd completely forgotten that they were coming that night. I was convinced that 85 was divisible by 7, which of course it is not. Okay, so what we're going to do today, hoping fervently that the zombies do not turn up while we are gone, what we are going to do today, we are going to travel south. We're going to travel south along this road here, but before we do that, we're going to visit Shamway, because I left all my food in the shack last night, and I do not intend to go back to the shack now to get it. So I'm hoping to find something to eat in Shamway while we're there. Yes, I've got food in my base, but obviously I came up here having completely forgotten about that. So yeah, and frankly, I can't be bothered going all the way back down there. And I quite like to loot Shamways. What can I say? Oh, we're too hot. That's because I'm wearing my coat from yesterday's caving expedition. Alright, so at least we know there's no zombie horde on the way tonight. That's going to make life a little bit easier. Alright, so let me just get my coat off. We've got a zombie hunting us. No, we do not. That's good. Okay. I think we access this from the rear. So round we go, and I'm hoping we don't get. Whoa! Oh my gosh! There's some genuine jump scares still to be had in this game. Get lost, and he's infected us, but thankfully I've got lots of antibiotics, so that is not a problem. I just heard that noise they make, and it's really, really loud. And yeah, there he was. Sham sandwiches. Oh joy. We'll take that water, but yeah, the food loot, ooh, there we go, is not too great these days. Oh, hello, we're going to smell like crazy here, aren't we? This is probably not a brilliant thing. Maybe I need to, yeah, we really don't want that. That'll respawn. Excellent, there we go, okay. I think, yeah, leaving that exactly where it is for the moment, probably a good idea. Let's just do a thorough loot job, make sure we loot the rest of it as well. And then if I take stuff with me today that smells, I'm not too bothered, because we're just going to kind of mostly keep moving. We might decide to do a little bit, ooh, beer, this might be good. Ooh, nice. We might do a little bit of looting en route, depending on what we actually find, but obviously I am chiefly concerned to not lose the bike, not lose the contents of the bike. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere now. Sounds like we've got another visitor. There we go. Have you got anything in your pockets? Nope. Alright then, so we're ready to go now. And given we can't look on the map, oh, red chrysanthemum, I'm collecting those at the moment. I haven't got that many so far, but I want them to make redwood for our living quarters. So, oh, nice. Excellent. Okay, we're not going to starve to death now, and I'll put the stinky stuff in the bike. That would be really helpful. Okay. There we go. That smells, that smells. Anything else? We'll have some cans of sham there. And then I may as well stick this stuff in there as well. And then it's out of our way, plus a chrysanthemum. There you go. And let's see, we want to be going that away. Actually, we don't need, yeah, it's right behind us. It's just over there, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find, should it? If I can just stop running on the bike, that would be great. Okay, let's try that again. Excellent, there we go. It just really messes with my head when they roll on a bike. It just looks completely wrong, so... okay, we're going to need to refuel as well, but that's okay because we've got... is that where the car's parked? Yes, it is. We've not been this way really at all, so... Still looking for an engine, of course, a decent engine, so if I loot cars... Apologies. Yeah, you can get smacked in the head if you really want. And I'll nick your painkillers. Okay, while we're stopped, let's just refuel the bike and then... It bugs me that it says empty mini bike. It really isn't empty and it scares the willies out of me when it says it is. I don't know how many... We'll leave the gas barrels because we can stack those. Now, let's just see how full is that. 72%, okay. Now, how are we? We're 90%, okay. That's... Okay. That's good enough for me, let's go. Alright, so we haven't been very far this way at all. So, and I didn't bother, because obviously when we came this way first off, we found a place to call home. And then I don't like these roads that have water on both sides for as far as the eye can see, because it just leads me to believe that we're going nowhere fast, really. There's some lootable cars, however, which, you know, it's probably worth getting a wrench to them. Thanks to the, I can't remember which sub it was now, who said I should use a claw hammer for upgrading things rather than a wrench, because it's faster. And that if you use a higher quality wrench, you'll get better loot, which is unfortunate if it's true. It's kind of good, but it's unfortunate because we haven't yet learned the recipe for a wrench, so I can't actually make one. If I could make one, I could probably make a better one than we've got here. Let's just see if we can... Put that in there. I'm just going to scrap those. And I don't want the headlights at all. And on we go. Still just water on both sides. Yeah, there's a supply drop over there. I'm not going to go and get it because it's just too... It's too far out into the water. It's really not ideal. Yeah, you see there's 3 of them there. There's actually 3 of them, but the chances are if we go to any of those, they'll be quite deep down and they're really quite difficult to get. So tempting as it is, and also it would mean leaving the bike here, which isn't happening, folks. Not happening. Wow! I can't believe it. I just found an engine. That's brilliant, and it's better than the one we had. So that's brilliant, actually. That was exactly what I wanted to do. I can't remember what the battery is in here. It's 295, so it's actually better than the one we've got. Great! So we'll just swap that out. There we go. And then we're going to have to at least the fuel situation is better. So let's just... The fuel, it used to just sit in the engine, basically, which was not exactly ideal. Okay, now keeping spare bike parts in the bike, not a clever idea, so we won't actually do that. We'll keep them on us. That would be a better idea. Fantastic, so now we should be moving a little bit quicker. But I'm still going to be stopping to loot some things en route, because, here, always good. Backpacks, always good. And, of course, ooh, machete. Now, haven't got a machete before. And we look like we've got a bit of desert here as well, which is good. I like desert biome, but really what I want to find today, biome-wise, that's not the button I meant to hit. Yeah, this is desert. What I really want to find biome-wise today is frozen. So this is probably a continuation of this one here. But yeah, we'd really like to find a frozen biome, but whether we will or not, I don't know. Okay, so let's stop looting cars now and get with the business of just moving on down the road. It's kind of compelling once you've started looting them, but we've got a decent engine now. We could get a better engine, so I'm going to keep looking, but today ain't the day for doing that. We want to we want to make some progress, because today I'd like to get home before dark. I've had quite enough of that recently. Just seen a supply drop just there. I'm going to leave the bike here on myself and head for the supply drop. Now I can see it in front of my face actually, so that's really good. We're going to be able to, and there's another one over there. For some reason all the supply drops are winding up here in the middle of the desert. I don't want to go too far from the bike. It's more important to me, especially now I've got the got a decent engine, not to lose the bike. And it's not a case of forgetting where I put it either. Now, we are at maximum skill in that. I'm pretty sure if we try and read that, it will just say you are at maximum level. So there is no point in keeping that. This we will. We do know the recipe, and I don't think that's doing us any favours either. So we'll just grab all the other stuff out of there. Now, we have got... There's a drop just over there, but I don't want to... Ow, blast. I don't want to leave the bike. Where was the road? Yeah, this way. So we're going to go back to the bike now, because losing the bike would be a major disaster, particularly since we've just earned ourselves a green engine. And goodness knows in this game now, it takes long enough to find yourself the parts and make yourself a bike without losing it, because once Alpha 15 hits, we're going to be back to square one again. Ah, how long is your reach, Edgar? Oh, I just picked up an aloe plant. You see, there's good things about the desert as well. Obviously, we get lots of sort of aloe plants and yucca and what have you. Now, I can't even pick that up. Am I full? Oh, gosh. I'm full as usual. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here we don't need. We can scrap that. We can scrap that. We can throw that away. There's a little housey. Oh, and we're entering another biome. This is good. Now, the ground is very, very level here, so that does not bode well as regards... There's another drop that's just fallen. Does not bode well as regards finding a frozen biome, because we really need to go uphill for that. We've got more water. Really don't need to... I'm actually driving towards that drop, so I might be in a position to pick that up. But not a priority today, and we're actually going downhill now as well. But I have not... There was a overlook style building over there, prefab. We have not passed a turn-off so far. So it's not as if we've missed a turning that we could possibly have taken to get ourselves further uphill. But I'm pretty sure that the height of the land that you're on still determines biome, certainly as far as frozen biome is concerned. I'm not trying to run you over, dear. And we're back to having water on both sides of us again. Ugh, I do hate these roads that are like piers, apart from anything else. You're kind of trapped on them, especially with a minibike. Can't go swimming with a minibike, really, really can't. So they make me a little bit nervous. Kind of feel a bit hemmed in, to say the very least. I mean, they're a good place to, you know, roads generally are a good place to go harvesting cars. Ooh, now we've got a little POI here. Or maybe it's a POI, maybe it's a rural hub. Let's have a look. Oh, hello, passing gas. This is nice. And a shotgun messiah. And a bomb shelter. Oops. Okay, let's just park up here. Bomb shelter. Not very helpful, I don't think, at this stage. Really hoping Alpha 15 I find a new bomb shelter prefab, because that looks like an epic base location. If you found that within your first few days, you'd be sorted. Okay. There's probably some Zeds inside there as well. Okay. Just getting shot of the ones on the outside, because I know they have a tendency to punch barrels of oil and blow them up, and possibly me as well. Oh. So we're going to have to take care of our zombie friends here before we can realistically do anything else. You know what? I might just punch them. I want to get my melee skill up. Oh, you just spawned within my field of view. That is not cool. That is against the rules. Okay. Alright. Anybody else? Oh, yes. Many, many. Alright, we're going to take these barrels of oil. And we are going to take the gas as well. And I'm going to mark this past gas station on the map. Because we want to know places where we can refuel. Something just blew up. Oh, damn it. That is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Was zombies punching oil barrels. For some reason, they are really, really attracted to them. Really, really stupid. That's probably what it is. Okay, let's get in here and see if we can rescue some more before that happens again. Oh, don't fall in the pit full of spikes. Okay. I don't think there's any in there, but there's often ones around the back. Probably one of those that got blown up. Ah, quick, rescue this from Steve. Steve the pit bull! Oh, you're not dead. In the balls. Okay, there's obviously one there, which isn't there any longer. There we are. And she's a goner. Okay, let's just dumpster dive. Yep, didn't think it was going to be worthwhile. They never are. And I might just hop through here. It's funny, I didn't think there was a gas, like a barrel of oil or anything in the corner of the yard. I'd never seen one there before. Okay, while we're here, we may as well do a bit more exploring, but before that, I just want to get shot of all these Zeds. Yeah, including you. And there's clearly somebody else as well. Oh, another crawler. And some cars. I can make better than that myself. Is there somebody in there? Yeah, there's this one that's in here. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's dead. Okay. He's a goner. Alright, there was probably a bookshelf. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I'll have that, but I'll have to read it straight from here because we've run out of space. There we are. Oh, there is a barrel of oil in here. Wow, okay. And there probably isn't a barrel of oil in there, so I won't worry about that too much. How many of you guys are there? Die! Okay, we'll search this car as well. No, we already did. There's one over there. I'm going to search these other prefabs. And frankly... Yep, we'll have that. Frankly, if there's any more, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it a little bit today. Oh, now there's 1,000 gas cans there. I've got a lot of gas cans. Got quite a few of those. Good hunting rifle barrel there. I'm probably going to have to, I don't know, get shot of some things. We can stack that. What else can we stack? Got anything else in here that we can stack? I don't think so. Oil I like for repair kits, but I don't have the means to make that right now. Okay, so if we look at the map, we can see we've got a little rural hub here. So I'm going to mark this with a pass and gas way marker. And we've got a shotgun Messiah as well. Which sounds like it's got an Edgar in it. I'm not sure I really want any more glass jars. I've got tons of those. We are not lacking glass jars. Oi, Edgar! No! Behave! Sit! More water. Well, yeah, we do better with water, don't we, really, than... Okay, so, given the time, I'm not going to actually go into the Shotgun Messiah or the bunker right now. I want to know what's a bit further down the road. Do we have a true crossroads here, or is it just a... Yeah, I think it's just a little rural hub crossroads. In other words, the road doesn't actually go anywhere in all of the directions now. Does it go anywhere in any of the directions? This is the question. This one might. Sometimes they dogleg off at a complete right angle. So we're just going to have to check this out, because there's not much point in coming. Nope, that one goes nowhere. So one of them at least goes somewhere, otherwise this is a complete dead end. Which would be a bit of a downer. Well, that one doesn't look like it goes anywhere, but who knows. Let's just check this one out. Correct, this one doesn't go anywhere. Ooh, repair kits, we need those. So the only one that can possibly go somewhere is that one straight ahead of us now. And yeah, so we'll kind of hope and assume that it does, and we'll just head for it on the bike. And if it doesn't go anywhere, that would be a bit of a fail. That would be a bit of a fail then. Okay, this is a complete dead end as POIs go. Wow, that was a total waste of time, wasn't it? Look at that. Right on the end here, yes, we've got a passing gas, we've got a shotgun Messiah, but we have got precisely nothing else, and it literally goes absolutely nowhere. And there's only 2 roads coming out of the town. So that is a bit of a random gen fail. So yeah, I don't think this goes anywhere either, but usually at least one of the other roads goes somewhere, so it looks like the best place for us to go exploring next is going to be off in that direction there. But it's going to take us most of our time just to get back to base, so that is kind of disappointing. But there's nothing we can do about that. Normally you follow a road in good faith that it'll lead you somewhere, but I said I didn't like roads that have got water on both sides, and yeah, I said that with good reason, because yeah, sometimes they literally don't lead anywhere at all. Well, we got back to base okay, and I've put everything away, and in point of fact I did a little bit of recording on the way back to base as well. I checked out one of the prefabs we saw on our way past. I think it might be that one there, or I don't remember where it was, one of these ones anyway, and I recorded that, but unfortunately Shadowplay let me down. More and more recently it's been stuttering and lagging like crazy, so if you're seeing that in my videos, please bear in mind it's not actually happening in my game. My game is perfectly fine, and this is the problem, because obviously I have no idea when my video files are going to show like 3 FPS per minute or something stupid like that. 3 FPS per minute doesn't even make sense, but you know what I mean. So that's very, very frustrating. I'm going to get my computer's long overdue for a very expensive upgrade, and I will do that. And that will maybe mitigate the problem, but maybe it won't. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe going to Windows 10 will resolve the issue. I've, again, no idea, but I shall try it anyway. So, one of the things that I, sort of thought about today's expedition, this is where we went. You can see there's absolutely no turn-offs to that road at all. It just goes all the way down. The only kind of turn-offs we really have are ones that lead to, some little pathways off. There's no other roads at all, so we're going to find no more POIs down that way whatsoever. But one of the things that occurred to me about this passing gas is it's really not going to be worth our while visiting that again, because we've got all the oil barrels now. The petrol pumps are not going to give us as much gas as we'll actually lose just driving there. I think it's going to cost us more petrol to get down to that passing gas than it would actually we'd actually be able to pick up. So, in spite of the fact that it's not too far from base, that's a downside. Obviously, there's nothing to the north of us but flipping water either. So what we might have to do is explore a little bit more north. There's obviously the north, there's a couple of roads coming out of the hub city there, and then as I said earlier, there's also this little road here. So I think maybe in the next episode or the one after that, we're going to be doing a bit of an explore in that kind of direction as well. And there's one there actually. There's another one just going down in that direction, and that's going the same kind of direction as that one, but obviously it's not going to go. Hopefully, it's not going to go into the middle of a bit of, you know, water. Really, I want to be able to go uphill, and this seems to be like almost a super flat world. It's quite frustrating, really. That's the thing with random gen. That's what it is. It's random, and sometimes it's really, really flat, and you can't find any hills, and sometimes it's really hilly, and you can't find any flat. Yeah, a balance of the two is generally preferable. Anyway, guys, so thank you for bearing with me. As I say, hopefully soon my computer will be upgraded. That may or may not resolve the issue, but it's all a very complicated thing. It could be shadow play, it could be my rig, it could be Windows thing, it could even be a movie maker thing, but I don't think so because stuff's choppy before it even goes into there, so who knows. Hopefully this recorded okay. I'm not stressing the system too much by being in my underground bunker. Okay, guys, so as ever, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know how to let me know. Hit that like button. Please feel free to comment, give me some hints, suggestions, and whatever you like. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, stay happy. Bye-bye for now.